Hey, you guys, it's Life of Nikki Lee podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well and living your fullest every day. So I hope you all are off to a great start of a brand new week. I hope you're looking forward to the new year ahead. I know that I certainly am. We're not going to be on here long tonight, guys. I just want to come on because every now and then, I got to say my piece. Like, I have to speak my piece when you have people out here just being ignorant as hell. And who I'm talking about tonight is Slim Thug. He's this washed up rapper out of Texas. And yes, I'm throwing all shade, throwing all shots, because this guy really he speaks at the most inopportune times, and he just really gets on my damn nerves. Like, for instance, like when the whole Diddy and Cassie thing took place, he was basically calling Cassie a gold digger. Like, he was basically trashing her like she was just there for the money grab. And of course, when the tape hit, he had to put his foot in his mouth. So recently he's been, in hot water because he's been trying to tell Black people, he tries to tell our people, that we need to get over slavery. Now, I'm going to tell you why things like this really chap my ass. And we're just going to be all the way transparent here. Number one, please stop telling Black people to get over slavery when you still have people out here flying Confederate flags, when you still have people out here being racist as hell towards Blacks, when you have people with the mindset of thinking that Black people are less than them. Please stop telling us to get over slavery, okay? Because you would not fix your mouth to dare say stuff like this to the Jewish community. You wouldn't dare tell the Jewish community to get over the Holocaust. And I often find that people who like to say these stupid and just downright ignorant things, you don't know your history. You don't know your history. And when I say history, I'm not talking about what you just see in the history books. I'm talking about the stuff that's not in the history books, the stuff they don't want you to know. For those of you who were tuning in, I did a podcast about the Devil's Punch Bowl out of Natchez, Mississippi. And basically, that was a concentration camp for Black people after they were supposed to have been freed from slavery. And it just really speaks how lost some people are when it comes down to knowing where you come from, knowing the struggle that our ancestors came from. I don't like it when people are so accommodating towards hearing the struggles of others. You sit here and you hear people talk about the Civil War. You hear people, paying homage to the Confederate soldiers. You hear people paying homage to the Jewish community. Oh, we'll never forget this. We'll never forget that. Even tragic events in history. You would never tell a veteran, get over Pearl Harbor. You would never tell a veteran or active military person to get over 9/11. That's crazy, right? So why is it that people fix their mouths to tell Black people to get over slavery? It is completely, it's completely asinine. And what I find most disheartening is when you have people from our own community, when you have Black people who have the nerve to fix their mouths to say things like that. Do you really think that we as Black people wake up every morning wanting to hold on to things like this? No. And if you think that we're the problem and we're just harboring resentment, I dare you to take a look at what's been going on since civil rights. There is a such thing as systemic racism, and it's been going on for a long time. And I'm telling you right now, if you can't accept the truth, if you can't take a deep look beyond the surface and see that Black people are still being oppressed to this day with certain things, You're delusional. You know, please don't be like all these other people saying that there's no such thing as white privilege. Anybody that sits there and says there's no such thing as white privilege, you're lost. And if these conversations make you uncomfortable, click off and go elsewhere. Because here on this podcast, we tell the truth. We speak facts. We put it out there. And if you feel uncomfortable about it, hey, that's just what it is. History is what it is. And Black history is a part of world history. It's not pretty. No one ever said it was going to be. But this is what happened, and this is what was done to Black people. And if you can't stomach that, then hey, you know, you need to check your heathen ass brethren about that. Because I just find it so crazy that people always want to downplay everything that the Black community has been through. And then they have the nerve to say that we claim victimhood and we're doing this and we're doing that. Honey, if that's what we do, what the hell do you see these other people doing? Because I guarantee you, if they had gone through slavery to the extent and suffered that mistreatment and gone through all that torture and hardship, having their babies snatched away from them, being treated less than, Black women being, you know, downgraded and taken advantage of, because back in those days, it was like those men were conditioned to look at women as if their bodies were not their own. Until you can just take a deep look into it and understand it, you will forever be lost. And I, as a Black woman, especially as a Black woman who knows her history, don't you dare fix your mouth to say to me that I need what I need to get over. You tell these people out here still flying Confederate flags and having Klan rallies, because that's what they're still doing. Keep in mind, the Ku Klux Klan is still active. They still have active chapters. Last time I checked, terrorist groups were prohibited in the U.S., but somehow, some way, because the Ku Klux Klan, they revised their bylaws and whatnot, they're still able to have chapter meetings. They're still able to function. And Slim Thug, guess what? Guess what state has the most active Klan member chapters? Your great state of Texas. So yeah, all my Black people, especially in the entertainment industry, whether you're in entertainment or not, if you're on any kind of platform and you're spewing this nonsense, talking about what we need to get over, learn your history. Not just what's in the books. Learn the real history. Learn the stuff that they don't want you to know about. Find out why Ron DeSantis really doesn't want people to know about Black history. Okay? And while you're at it, Slim Thug, go visit a sundown town, because you know those still exist. Go visit a sundown town and spend the night. And then you come back to me and the community, tell us what we need to get over. Clearly, we are not the problem. And we didn't start this. So guys, let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. Have you heard about the things that he said? How do you feel about it? This is Nikki Lee signing out. I'll see you on the next one. Stay amazing, you guys. Bye.